All right, guys. We're going to do a little rip here. Give you guys see what the stock's like. We're not going to do anything too crazy. I'm just going to run up and down the road here a little bit, so you guys can hear the stock exhaust, how she rides right off the bat with the cryptids on it. We'll go from there, bring it back in, and then I'm going to start tearing it apart so you guys can get an idea. All right. The key, snap it right in there. Pretty simple. Snap it right on, you're good to roll. And then you're gonna come up here, throw your switch on. Obviously make sure you're in park or neutral. That's her stock right there. She's a little quiet, smooth. Just throw the kill switch on then, and it's that easy. She's all shut off now. So now you guys have an idea what she sounds like, get a kind of a feel of it before we start pulling it apart, and then we can go from there. Hopefully you guys enjoy this and like the little bit that we gave you. So we're gonna be good to go here shortly. We'll see you next time. All right, guys, here it is. Finally, went and picked it up. Everything's there. She's ready to go. She looks mean. She looks aggressive. She is looking great. You know, it's got that fancy new key, the clip, all that fun stuff. Other than that, pretty straight up stock. The only extra things I did have them add in was this receiver right here, my skid plates that went around everything down here as well. I did a full body bottom as well, front A-arm metal ones. Didn't want to go cheap on those, you know, hitting some big holes. I didn't want anything getting messed up. I will we're gonna take off the back end here, and I'm gonna throw the exhaust in and we'll go to that way. So right on, here we go. All right, guys, give you a little update of this. To take the back bumper off, we're gonna need a 10mm and a 13mm. You can either have a deep or shallow. It'd probably be easier to have a shallow well. Also, you're gonna need a T30 bit for your tops here, and then there's 4 other ones that are T40s. So you gotta remember, we gotta grab those before we start diving into this. We're just going to remove this. Remember that the muffler is part of that, so we're going to have to disconnect the muffler, and that's going to be up in here. You can disconnect it from the header right there. There is one bolt on that muffler clamp. Pull that off and she should come straight out, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys. All right, the bumper's removed. We removed the stock. A couple bolts. Best thing to do is take the bumper off completely, then take out the exhaust. Other than that, next step, throw in the RJWC. All right, guys, so the exhaust is on. It's looking good. It's got a good profile. Everything's mounted up right now, except for the top right here. There's 4 screws that you had to take out up here, but I'm going to be throwing the back rack on here shortly. So just showing you the install here, all the goodies. I'll throw it on. I'm not going to run it because she's going to run a little leans, but I'll give you a little test of how she sounds. So here we go. And that's how she's running right now. So I'll get that EFI tuner on there, and then we'll go from there. All right, back rack's on now. It's as easy as 4 bolts. One here, one here, one up here, one up here. You have to take it off for the exhaust. So as I was taking off the exhaust after the install, I just put this in. She's in there solid. She looks good. Color's a little bit off, but you know how Can-Am is with their wonderful red, so we'll deal with that. All right, till the next one.